Hello guys, so tonight I have a lesson and I'm going to be using class N. So I'm just waiting for my student. The student is not yet in class N. Hello,
Hello,
good evening, 晚上好.
good evening.
Okay,
晚上好.
alright, so welcome to Acadsoc. My name is Teacher Mark. Nice to meet you today.
Nice to meet you too. I'm
Alright,
Andy.
Andy. Okay, how are you today, Andy?
I'm fine.
Okay, can you hear me clearly?
Yes,
Okay, can you see me clearly?
yes.
Okay, very good. So I have a question, Andy. Why do you want to study English?
Mm, because I like to improve
Mm-hmm.
my speaking skills and
Mm-hmm.
to get a better opportunity in my work.
Okay, very nice. Or you can also say, I want to study English so I can improve my English communication skills.
Mm,
Communication skills. Okay. So what do you do for a living, Andy? Or what is your job?
I am doing the I am a accountant in a
Oh,
factory.
okay. That's great. And what are your hobbies or what do you do for fun during your free time? So what are your hobbies?
I like to watching some movies to kill the time.
Oh, okay, you like watching movies. What kind of movies do you like watching? Do you like action
Um,
movies, horror movies,
some comedies.
comedy? Okay, I love comedy movies as well, especially if I am, if I'm unhappy or I'm not feeling well. I just watch comedy movies to, you know,
Me too.
make me laugh. That's great. Okay, so Andy, today I will guide you. So I will help you improve your grammar, your vocabulary, and pronunciation. Alright? Okay, so let's
Okay.
start our lesson. So our lesson for today is, can you please read the title?
Um,
Can you please read?
I
Okay, is this our lesson
I
or
think
not?
not.
Okay. Can you tell me, Andy, what is our lesson for
Yep.
today?
It should be Unit 4.
Unit 4. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Let me go ahead and upload, okay, the correct material.
Okay.
One moment. Unit 4. Is it reading etiquette? Unit 4. So let me upload it real quick. Okay.
Okay. It's also about creating etiquette.
Okay, yes, that's correct. Okay, so let me upload it here. Okay. All right. Okay, here it is. And let me close this one. All right, there you go. It's now loading up. Is this the one, Andy?
Yes, right.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much for letting me know. Okay, Andy, can you please read the title of our lesson?
Yes. English for job interview, chapter 1, interview etiquette.
Okay, very good.
English for
So, when was the last time you had a job interview, Andy?
about 2 years ago.
Okay, so it's been a long time. So, how did
Yeah.
it go? How did it go, or how was it? How was your job interview?
Um, I I got my first job in that job interview. It's
Mm-hmm.
school camp. It's a campus recruitment.
Mm,
I have
okay.
tried some companies, and in the final, I choose one
Mm-hmm.
offer.
Oh, okay. Thank you for sharing. That's interesting. So, our lesson, part A, we will have a conversation practice. I will also conversation example, mock interview, and possible answers. Okay, so let's begin. So, for part A, let's have a conversation practice. So, this will enhance your communication skills and how you enunciate the words. All right. So I will act as A and you are B. Okay, Andy?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have to fill in the blank. So I will help you to fill in the blank. So let's start. Maybe we can think of, or come up some words and then we will find out what is the answer. So let's start. Steve, I think your body language in the interview needs to be improved. You-
Why isn't greeting language enough for proper etiquette?
Greeting language is just a part of the interview etiquette. I noticed that you looked stiff during the job interview.
Oh, okay. How can I improve that?
First, you should have a firm handshake when greeting.
But I know in some cultures, people dislike physical contact, even handshake.
Okay, thank you. Yes,
Contact,
contact, physical contact.
contact,
Okay.
physical
Yes,
contact.
yes, except in a formal business setting, like on um, an orientation. Oh, don't forget to have a beautiful smile and make eye contact with the interviewer. So let's switch, Andy. You will be A and I am B. Okay? And then try to come up
Okay.
a word. Go.
Um, uh, should I use the same word
You
with
can
you?
think of other words to
Okay.
other words, and then I will and then we will check the correct word later on. Okay, go.
Okay. Steve, I think your body language in the interview needs to be improved.
Why isn't it? Isn't Isn't greeting language enough for a proper etiquette?
Greeting language is just a part of interview etiquette. I noticed that you looked stiff during the interview.
Okay, how can I improve then?
First, you should make a firm handshake when greeting.
But I know in some cultures people dislike physical contact, even handshake.
Yes, except in a formal business setting like conference. Oh, don't forget to have a beautiful smile and
Okay.
make make eye contact the with the
With the maybe the interviewer, right? Or the one who's
interview.
conducting the interview, right? Okay. So here are the answers. So the first word is improved. Okay, can you read?
Improved.
Yes. So improved is past tense. So this is present tense, present, and this is past tense. So let's make a sentence using this word, improve or improved. For example, I will say, I think I need to improve my English communication skills because uh, I I'm I'm not yet good at it. So that's my sentence. Now, Andy, can you give me a sentence using this word, improve or improved?
Okay.
Okay.
Mm,
By the way, the word improve is a verb. Okay, so give me a sentence using the verb improve.
improve. Okay. You have to improve your math grades if you want to apply for a good community college. College. co- College.
Okay, so again, you say you have,
You have to improve your mathematics grades
what is that?
if you want to apply for a good college.
Good college. Okay. Yeah, that's a good sentence. Or you can say, you have to improve your academic, okay, academic skills if you want to uh, graduate in college. You can also say that, okay?
Okay.
Alright, next, the word interaction. So, do you know what is the meaning of this word? Interaction, from the root word interact. It means to, like in an occasion when two or more people or things communicate. Like you and me, we interact to each other. Let's make a sentence. For example, I will say uh, this sentence, okay? There's not enough interaction between the management and the workers. So can you give me, Andy, a sentence using the noun interaction?
Interaction.
Yes.
Okay, what is your sentence?
Mm, um,
So let me give you another one to help you out. By the way, in Chinese, interaction is
相互作用，
相互作用.
相互作用，
相互作用. Did I say it right? 相互作用
uh,
interaction.
okay. Uh, your
So
Chinese is great.
yeah, thank you. I'm just learning. I'm starting to learning the Chinese language because I find it interesting and challenging at the same time, unlike English. Anyway, try one more. Let me give you another sentence. Okay, for example, I will say this one.
Oh,
Language games are usually intended to encourage students' interaction.
hmm.
So, do you have a sentence, Andy? If you don't have, please let me know. Anyway, I can give this to you as an assignment, so we can go on with the other word. So for now, we can skip this word, okay? Let's go to this word, offer. Do you have the sentence, Andy? Offer.
Yes.
Okay, what's your
We
sentence?
we offer um,
We offer.
sufficient
Mhm.
food this night.
We offer sufficient food. Okay. Yeah, that's a good sentence. Good job. Next, an interview. What is your sentence? Can you give me a sentence using the word interview or interview?
Yeah, I will have a interview a few days later.
I will have a interview. Did you say I will have an interview or a interview? So it should be an interview. So I will
Um,
mhm.
we have an interview this week.
Okay. So
Mm.
I will have an interview or this week. Yes, that's correct. That's very good. So I will have an interview this week. All right. Next, friendly. Can you give me a sentence, Andy?
Yes.
Okay, what is your
And
sentence?
Andy is a friendly person and she often offer me some help.
Okay, very good. So that's actually a perfect sentence. Good job, Andy. You're doing great. Okay, next, the word interviewer or interviewer. What is your sentence?
Mhm. Eh, It's very important to give a active respond to the interviewer.
Active response to the interviewer. Alright. That's a good sentence. My only correction is I noticed um, you you sometimes missed how to use or when to use the articles a and an. Okay, so for article a, you only use that if the next word you are referring to is a like a consonant letters. Okay, so a is for consonant letters, an is for vowel letters. Okay, like a, e, o, u, like an elephant. So elephant starts with an e. Okay, so let me type it here. Articles. This is very important because this is to, correct your grammar. Use it if the next word or if the noun you're referring to uh, starts with a consonant letters. For example, I will say a cat, and then the next article is an vowel letters. For example, an elephant. Okay, so don't be confused. So you can say it's very important to give an active response to the interviewer. So the article, an. Okay. All right, let's continue. So we're going to have a mock interview, Andy. I will ask you this question, and please give me answer in a complete sentence. All right, and I will write it down. Let's start. Here's the question. So let's say I'm the interviewer and you are the applicant. Okay. So if you are going to a job interview, how should you address the interviewer, Andy?
Maybe manager.
Okay. Yeah. So how would you address? Just think of an answer. It's fine. I can give corrections with your answers. So, but do you understand the question, Andy? If you are going to a job interview, how should you address the interviewer?
If I don't know his name, I will call him manager.
Manager, okay. Manager, yeah. But in reality, we can just call them sir or ma'am to be safe. Because if you call him manager, his position is just an interviewer though, so it may there might be a conflict, so it's better to say or address them sir or ma'am. Okay, so you can say good morning sir, I'm Andy, and I'm applying for a job. Okay, so
if the interviewer is female, how should I address her?
Ma'am.
How to spell it?
Okay, there. So sir or ma'am. Okay.
Can I see the word madam?
Madam, in a formal interview, no, it should be ma'am. or sir, to to be professional. Madam is only used in some situations, but during an actual job interview, to be safe, it's better if you use or address them by ma'am or sir, just to be safe. Okay? But in
Okay.
other occasion, you can use madam. Alright, let's continue. Don't worry, I will extend some time so we can finish up the lesson. Anyway, we only have two materials left. Next question.
Okay.
By the way, for this one, if I'm going to answer this, I would say, here's how you're going to answer this question in a complete sentence. You can say, if I'm going to a job interview and I don't know the name of the interviewer, uh, just to be safe, I will address him or her by saying ma'am or sir, or I can ask his or her name. Okay, so that's how you answer in a complete sentence. Alright, Andy?
Okay.
Question
Yes.
2. Body language is also an important part of the interview etiquette. So, Andy, can you give some examples of proper body language? So let's act,
Yes.
okay? We will act. I will act as the interviewer and you are the applicant. And I will check or check if you can give me or show some proper body language during an interview. So for example, I will
Yes.
ask you, Andy. Hi Andy, I'm Mark, and I'll be the one who's going to conduct a job interview for you today. So my first question is, Andy, can you tell me more about yourself? So, using body language. So how are you going to answer me using body language before you state your answer? So here's how you're going to do it. Normally, during job interview, make sure eye contact with the interviewer, and then your hands should be both at the top of your uh, feet, or you can just just be like this, and then um, straight eye contact. Pretty much that's it. So to answer this question, you can say me if if I'm on a job interview, I have to make sure that I I always have eye contact, okay, with the interviewer. So this is the best answer to this question. Okay?
Okay.
Alright, so let's continue. So here are the possible answers, Andy. Can you read number 1 or A1?
Basically, you should address the interviewer by calling his or her last name. You can
Correct.
use Miss or Miss before the last name, but avoid using
Mrs.
Mrs.
Yeah. And
unless you are sure she is married. If the
Yes,
interviewer is a doctor, you should include the title doctor before his or her full name in order to show respect.
correct. Like Miss Andy, Mr. Mark, right? Or Mrs. Chua, right? Or Dr. Andy Chua, something like that. Just an example. Okay, and then the A2.
Offer a firm handshake.
Mm,
Don't shake hands with witty
palms. Palms.
palms.
This one. This is our palms. Make
Okay. Make eye contact with the interviewer. Avoid being stiff.
okay. I'm quite like unfamiliar with this word stiff. Let's find out what this word means. So stiff is to be firm or hard. Ah,
Stiff.
okay. Stiff.
Stiff.
Actually, it's pronounced as step. Step.
Step. Step.
Step. Okay, that's correct. Okay, so we're running out of time, Andy. Thank you so much. And I will, here are my feedback. Okay, your grammar skills is good. Okay, already good, but you can make it better. I will give you some tips or advice on what are the things you can do to improve more your grammar skills. Your pronunciation, good as well. Not that very good, but again, you can improve it. So here are the tips. I hope it will help you. Hope to see you next time,
Okay, thank you
Andy.
very
Good night.
much. Bye.
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 Ay, salamat para klase. Tapos na ng klase mo. Ang